Yeah, we are back. Today is day 13.
Today is day
Today is day 13.
13.
Most likely day 13. All right. First of all, just a reminder today is a fantastic day to be alive. It is currently actually not the daytime, but it is still a fantastic day.
Fucking 12 o'clock at night.
Today we have a lot of things to cover. We're gonna cover some stuff we did in the rental manager, some updates we did to the messages. What else did you do?
The messages, we changed the color of the
No, like
send messages.
No, like what other topics did we do? I think it's just the messages and the rental manager, and I'm about to show you right here. So let's get right into it. The main thing that we changed that is going to be a pain in my ass to fucking change is we we randomly just decided one day because like when you're doing these type of things, you always got to make sure you got to double check yourself. Like, are you really trying your very best? Like, is this the best possible work that you're putting out? And we realized that what we had before was not the best possible work we could put out because we kind of just stuck with whatever we had in the beginning. And this is what we originally had.
You had the screen?
Yeah, it's on. So here's what we originally had. It's like you can understand it if you know, like if you're very familiar with the website and you know what it's about. But to a new user, it's probably not that simple because you have your listings and your rentals, which now we actually changed to owner and renter. But then after you select one of these, it goes down another level, and it goes between each category on the rental manager. But what we changed is, I'll show you right here, is boom. We made it super simple and very easy to understand. When you're in active rent or when you're in rental manager, you get every single section right at the top. And then it clearly says if you're on the owner's section or you're on the renter section right there. And the other thing we added is reviews. And I'll show you another thing we did. When you go to dashboard, where is it? Okay, so it's actually not there anymore, but we removed the dashboard because we figured that it's basic, or we just decided. No, we didn't decide.
It's more simple to keep it as listings. So you know where you're going.
Look, so we just figured that it's useless to have these. Which look, I'll show you. Let me try and just describe it. Just fucking show them. So look, overview. Here, I'll show you the overview. Overview. Where is overview? This is overview, right? We're looking through it. All this is useless. This is so useless. So we removed overview. We don't need overview, right? Reviews, we moved the review section to rental manager, right? The last thing was wanted ads. We removed the wanted ads completely. It's just going to be too confusing for the renters when you're starting out. Doesn't really make any sense. You really to launch something like wanted ads, you really need a lot of users and a lot of
engagement in the website. We don't have that.
Yes, you need a lot of traffic for that type of stuff. So we just decided to completely remove it, make it easier on the developers.
But hold up. It is coming in a future update.
Probably not coming in a future update.
Probably coming.
I don't really like the wanted ads. If I'm looking for a ladder, I'm not posting, yo, does anybody got a ladder? Unless there's like millions and millions of users in it, for sure 100% get a response.
Which there will be. We're adding it, don't worry. Continue.
What was I saying? So wanted ads is irrelevant for now. Reviews we moved to rental manager. Listings is the last thing that's relevant, which is why we decided to change it to my listings.
Check this real quick.
Why?
I don't know if I'm showing the right screen.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see. Boom. Yeah. So he added the wrong screen. Our face wasn't in it, but now our face is in it, so it's cool. What were we talking about? Yeah, so now the only thing that's relevant is listings. We obviously didn't get a chance to do it yet because we were working on the other portions of the website, but you can see this reflected now in the no, that's not the nav. Here, you can see it reflected in the nav center right here. Boom. This is our new and updated navigation bar. Not nav center, navigation bar. So we got notifications, create a listing, my listings, which is previously was the dashboard, and then you have rental manager. Keeping it super simple, trying to make this as simple as we can. Now, I'll go over what I did, and then Daniel will go over what he did, and I'm gonna get the fuck to the gym, and then I'm gonna come back. All right. So what do we got? Right. So look, check this out. Oh, scrolling. So look, first thing I want to say is every single one of these red notes is something that I did a minor change on. So which means I have to go back through the whole entire website now and change each of these little things that I did on each of the red notes. So that's another pain in my ass. Right. Now, the main thing I was focusing on today, though, was finishing up the active rentals part. Now, I got as far as I could, but here's what we have so far. I basically did the sequence to make it as easy to understand. Don't mind these red notes. Those are just for me to understand. But basically, the concept is once you accept a rental request, it either has two paths that it could take. The owner accepts it. Either the payment method can go through, and then which in that case, it would go to active rentals, and then it would become a rental. Like the little widget would become a rental, and then the owner has an option to start the rental, and it doesn't go to active rentals just yet. It goes to upcoming rentals. Now, the second thing that could happen is the payment method could get declined because a user locked their card or they have insufficient funds, which in that case, it would show up like this. It would be a pending payment, and the rental would not kind of go through. It would go through as a rental, but it wouldn't go through as confirmed it's happening on that date. Now, once that happens, there's three things that could play out. The owner or the renter can update their payment method, boom, and it goes through. That's fine. Now it's a confirmed rental. The second thing that could happen is the renter does not update their payment method, and the 24-hour grace period ends, which in that case, it would automatically cancel. And you can see this also updated right here in the timeline. And the last thing that can happen is the owner sees that that the renter's payment method was declined, and he just wants to cancel the rental He just wants to cancel the rental even before the 24-hour grace period is over, which in that case, the owner will actually not be charged to cancel the rental because the payment method has not actually gone through. So there's no fee to cancel it in that case. And boom, again, it'll show up as canceled, and this will be the rental history. But we haven't done the rental history just yet, so we just put it here for now. And then you can also see it again updated in the timeline. Now, back to the start. So right now, what happens when the rental is confirmed and then the owner wants to start the rental? So boom, you click start rental and it takes you to this page right here. This is more optimized for a mobile phone, but we had to include it on the web because it's just you have to have it on both ends. So what this is, before you start the rental, you have an option to take photos of your product or your item as a kind of documentation of its condition, right? So if your rental comes back all damaged, you have proof of its condition before the rental and after the rental, which we can take care of in the insurance policies and the claims and stuff. Now, you actually cannot upload a picture because then that would lead to that would make people want what's the word? It can be misleading in some cases. Some people can upload fake photos, right? So we actually removed the option to upload an item. You can only take pictures on the spot. Now, we did the version if your computer or whatever device doesn't have a camera or you don't have access to it, simple. Now, you do have the option to skip it because let's say you don't have a camera on your phone for whatever reason, something happens, you can skip it. But it's preferred not to skip it. You can also add multiple photos, up to 10 photos for now, which is a good sufficient amount. Then once you upload the photos, you just click continue. And then this is kind of where we reached. And this is the point where we're at with the active rentals. There is going to be another kind of confirmation screen. You know, we're going to have like by it's going to be kind of like by confirming this and this will happen. You just confirm. And then we'll have obviously the item and the renter, and then we'll have the photos that they took of the documentation with a couple extra tips and stuff. And then the last thing would be a safety tip. And that's pretty much it for the active rentals for now. And did I cover everything sufficiently? I believe so. All of this stuff you see here, there's a lot of changes made here, but I'm going to cover that when it's actually complete and we actually update everything. But the main thing is this right here. Don't forget about this. Thank you very much. I'm going to let my brother take over now.
To show you what I've been working on today. Actually,
I'm out of breath from all that talking.
Go to messages. All right. All right. So, show you guys. I designed all the flows for how messages will work. Loading in real quick. All these messages, and then coming towards the end of the
dinosaur. That's what I nicknamed it. I nicknamed it the dinosaur.
Not a dinosaur.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
It's not a dinosaur. The flows of how every single click works. Anyways, after much review, I've put myself in your guys' shoes.
The same thing. We reflected. Are we really trying? Is this our best work? Like, why the fuck is it blue type of vibe? And then we're like, all right, let's change it. So boom, film the new version.
Let me. Guys.
Like,
it just doesn't make sense.
It's not bad. Look. Listen, it's not bad. It's usable. It's better than what we have now. But like, if we're doing the update, we're like, you know what? We might as well make it better. So we made it better.
I first put the support chat in the messages. It doesn't make sense when you should have access to it all over the website. So I'm gonna incorporate an AI chatbot so you can have quick and easy access to customer support. To view the listing, doesn't make sense to be over here. It's gonna open a new tab to take you to the product.
No, it makes sense to be there. It's just not convenient to be there.
I felt like there could have been a more efficient way to access this stuff. Let's see.
Just show them the new one.
Yeah. You guys get the point. You see the old one. All these flows.
Oh, actually, no, show them the profile. The profile is the most annoying part. Look, show them.
Where's that at?
Get it. This. Oh, it's not.
Over here.
You stop fucking with the mouse.
All right.
Here, this is the profile. This is the how the profile comes
so
up.
When you click on a profile, this is how it
it's
would
not
show
bad.
up.
It looks kind of sketchy. Like, why is the profile on a pop up? You know, I feel like profiles should have their own page. But whatever. We changed it up. Now the only way to access it, the only time that comes up as a pop up is on the item summary page. And then if you go to the messages, here's how the new.
They already saw it, but I'm gonna give you a run through. So, new users, this is what your shit will look like. Regular, no notifications yet. Then I basically redesigned the entire page. Okay, so you can change over here. You can change your.
Hold up. You gotta move this to this side of the page.
I could just go here.
No, watch out. Put it here. This.
Back, because we're in the bottom right.
Yeah.
All right. Good thinking. So
Smart guy right here.
Yeah. All right, so you got a search bar. You can search all your messages, keywords, whatever you think of. That's the search engine. You got your filters. I'm gonna add that soon. Anyways, I split this up into 3 sections. It's the contacts, it's the messages, and then this is the listing or the preview of what you're looking at, messaging about. You can obviously exit this out, click away if you don't want that in your way. But if you're messaging on one-to-one without an item linked to the chat, then it won't show up because there's nothing to review. It's just a message.
That won't show up, and then this will expand. The main one will expand all the way to the left.
What I did add is you now send photos before you couldn't. And then I changed the custom offer icon. You can send custom offers.
Basically, we kind of wanted this to not feel like if you've ever been on Fiverr or like Upwork, their messaging is not so smooth. It feels like slow and it just doesn't feel right. The best messaging we've seen is probably just from Apple and what's the messages and Messenger from Facebook. So we took a lot of inspiration from those two. We kind of like combined them, and we took the best parts of each thing, and then we kind of made it our own. And we're kind of formulating the final design over here. But this
literally just thinking in your shoes, putting ourselves in your shoes. What's the best possible way?
Yeah, we want the messaging, because the messaging is going to be a very big part. So you want the messaging to feel as if you're just texting on like iMessage, basically. Something simple. You know, we don't want it to feel like you're on a sketchy website, you know? And you're texting some random person in like Bangladesh. But yeah.
Although in Bangladesh, you can rent out your stuff.
Yeah, there's some pretty nice people in Bangladesh. Got a couple of... Actually, no, I got scammed. Got scammed one time.
All right, it is what it is. We're talking about messages.
Oh, anyway. Is that it for now?
Hold up. Oh, yeah. All right, relax. So, we were thinking of keeping it blue, simple, like Apple. But there's not really a theme. We want to make our own theme. So, ran through a bunch of variations of colors to choose from. And we just figured that this one would be the best. Like your message, the one you send, will show as this, as a different color.
We wanted
plain. It's a gradient
mask.
Yeah, it's a mask so that you get it.
Like so when you scroll, you can see that. Look, watch out. Give me the mouse.
It's kind of hard to explain. You just gotta.
Yeah, I can't do it on this. Yeah. This computer's too slow. Basically, so I'm not gonna be able to show you.
Today, I ran through the official design to complete each UI step, each UI click. So today was basically just the beginning. Tomorrow, I'll probably have a lot more done.
But the main goal here was, we originally had it black, right? So we were thinking like what's one way we can make this a little bit unique? So we saw that Facebook Messenger has like this background mask. So the entire kind of like this portion of the text is like, think of it like, why is this not working? If the message was transparent and the background was a gradient. So it's kind of this really cool effect. And we're like, how can we implement this? So we started experimenting with colors, and then we kind of just landed on this one for now. And our thought process is like, like we'll include it now, and then if we want to change it after, we could just change it back to black. So like we're just testing it out.
Simple.
But yeah, it's better than whatever this was before.
Yep. There's always room for improvement. Just know that.
But yeah, that is it for day 13. The main lesson for today is catch yourself next time you find that you're not trying as hard as you can.
There's always room for improvement.
There's always room for improvement. Think of like, are you really trying your best? Is this your best work? Is this your best effort? And if it's not, then go back, rethink, redo it. There's always more to do. But yeah, thank you very much.
Don't quit.
No days off, don't quit. Peace.